this, I'll be happy.
Welcome back to our Daybreak Race Day live coverage for you. Here is a live look from the track, looking at the pagoda right now, scanning down the pits here. What a cool day. It's been awesome weather-wise, and hi! This is so cool. It's my first time up here in the flag stand. I'm with Paul Blevin, who's the official flagman, you say, right?
Correct.
Thanks for letting me have a first experience here at the track. This is incredible.
No problem. Glad to have you up here.
And you get to do this every year. You get the adrenaline rush with everyone else from a very cool vantage point.
Exactly. When they come down the front straightaway, 3 abreast, 11 rows, you know, it's the hair on the back of my neck stands up, and it's like, it's a feeling that you really can't describe.
You can physically feel it, you know, the vibration.
Yes, you can.
It's amazing. So you've been doing it here for 20 years?
Well, I've been with the series for 20 years. About 2008, 2009 is when I took the role of the #1 flagman, you might call it.
Okay, that's so cool. So today, Matt Damon and Christian Bale will be up here.
Yes.
How many other celebrities? Who else have you met throughout the years?
There's been a lot of them. Jack Nicholson is probably one of my favorite ones that come to mind real quick.
Yeah.
He was up here. He stayed 51 laps. One of his handlers goes, can you tell Jack to leave? I'm going, I'm not telling the man to leave. If you want him to leave, you tell him to leave.
Right, I wouldn't want to tell him anything.
Oh, no.
So as far as the green flags waved, so we'll have 2 this year because both of Christian Bale and Matt Damon will be waving the green flags. What happens after that?
After they get done, and they stay up here, hopefully, for like 10, 15 laps, give them the experience. Once they're down and out here safely, then myself, my assistant, Brad Hockaday, and our 2 observers, we can get into our game mode, and then we can just start concentrating on the race.
So today, with the weather looming, how does that, what kind of hat do you have to wear as far as that's concerned?
Well, we have to help the race control. If we start feeling moisture, we have to let them know in race control that we're feeling moisture here.
So it starts here?
Well, if it starts here or any way around this 2.5 mile racetrack, it could be in the north end, it could be in the south end. We will tell our observer will tell race control, and race control they'll all huddle together. There's quite a few number of observer stations around this racetrack.
Okay.
So at any point, if it's out back, my observer will tell me it's there's moisture out back, and that way we'll get set and ready to do if we have to go yellow or if we decide to, unfortunately, maybe stop the race because the rain's too bad.
Yeah.
We hope we don't have to see that this year, but you never know.
Do you check, double check, and triple check that you have the right flag in your hand?
When we start this race, I have a yellow flag in my hand. In the unlikely event we need to use it, I've always had that in my hand. And then once the cars start getting close together, I'll have a blue flag in my hand to let these slower drivers know that the leader's coming up behind them. And that way, at 220 plus miles an hour, things happen really quick here.
Yeah.
So I try to be ready as best I can. And then my assistant, Brad Hockaday, we have a tablet, and we can tell where all the cars are, and he'll let me know if the slower car's in the back, and he'll let me know that stuff. So there's a lot of communications we do. A lot of it's hand signals.
Yeah. Well, it's like a baseball game, too.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Paul, thanks again for
problem.
letting me climb up here. And very cool. I also have to mention there's a little bird's nest that is got little baby birds that have hatched right under where we come up through the ladder right there, and they are adorable. I had to take a picture, but that's just another one of the little stories coming out of the track today. But thanks for tuning in here on Daybreak Race Day. We've got so much more coverage here at the track, back in the studio, and of course team coverage as far as the weather's concerned. So don't go anywhere.